That's London, yes. Don't know why I didn't say London. Hamlet finished. Which is level 2 farms. Got it. That's more gold per turn. Those are good ones. It would cost me 305 years to start with the manor houses, and that's very tempting in London. That's very tempting. I'm going to hold off a little, though. We need to always have mercenary money ready to go. We're being raided up there. The locals might fight that off. Failing that, I'll send in my own dudes after. Neighboring rulers losing wars. Oh, Kent lost a war. I'm sorry, Kent won a war. No, they've lost it. To the Norse, because they always do. This is why I'm trying to declare war on them now. Get this land before the Norse do, you know? Oh, a nearby Norseman has lost to my steward in a holy war. Over the lordship of what? Hey, look at that. We got a little bit of Welsh land in England. Our steward, who we had given land to, just used his claim to conquer some Norse land and bring it into our kingdom. That's what I want to see. Ambitious vassals who will go out and war on our behalf. Also, I just realized these raiders have a very unfortunate flag. That is the most elaborate... Wait, hold on. Can I say that word? I think on YouTube you can't say that word anymore, or else you get, like... It could flag my channel and get demonetized. Or at least dropped down an ad category. Okay, well, I'm not going to say the word that ruins my livelihood just to make the joke about what that looks like. But, like, that's the most elaborate that thing you've ever seen, right? That's crazy looking. Fuck, YouTube is the worst now, isn't it? I can't even say a fucking word. Ugh. Or else some fucking bot is gonna drop me into a lower ad category. Trying to buy a home for my mum right now during COVID. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? I'm not risking my paycheck for that. It's not for me anymore, it's for my family, you know? Part of getting older. To nurture relationships between the next generations of rulers is a duty that we should not neglect, says Queen... Is that our wife? That's our wife. Says Queen, our wife. Some of your more influential vassals have children that I am certain Ealdred would benefit from knowing. So we can make Ealdred, which is our son and heir and friend. Cool. Oh, he's talented in money. Hell yeah, he's gonna be fun to play one day. His name is Ealdred Gamer Kennyson. That's the greatest name ever. That's great. That's like a randomly generated name based on our king of gamer, Kenny. Kennyson. Oh, that's beautiful. That's great. It's probably like a mixture of like an old ancestor's name, his father's name, and then his father's last name was Son on the end because he's the son of Kenny, you know? Oh, that's interesting. That's some cool etymology. Right, so who do I want him to be friends with? Okay, none of these people are money people. My niece, son of Duke Beau, bold villain. Okay, this person is a zealous Ravener. I actually don't know what that means, Ravener at least. However, our son is also one of those, right? He's a Ravener. Okay, well, he'd probably get along with her. Yeah. My niece. Okay, they'll become friends. Or I can gain prestige, but honestly, I don't need that prestige. I want him to have friends, so that one day when he takes over, he is safer. Also, maybe as we make some more money, we invest a little bit more in our men-at-arms. Now, we are collecting taxes. Yes, good. Good. Convert faith. Ah. Bedford has Rabbinism, which is a form of Judaism. It would take a long time to convert any of these places. I would hope that my vassals are mostly doing that. I just want him befriending the bishops and stuff right now. And remind me, everybody, when this swaying is done, we need to get back to swaying our archbishop. Not having him on our side blows. There we go. We control Surrey. Convert it. I don't know if I need to do that right now. This guy has a congenial trait. That's cool. He's Norse. I mean, he's an okay fighter. I'm missing knights, though. Yeah. Look, some of my knights are real garbage. I'll take what I can get. Can you hover over your brave trait and tell me the likelihood of dying? Right. I researched this more between episodes. I think it might actually make you more likely to die. Yeah, likelihood of dying in battle is up 100%. I thought it was down, but makes sense. Then you'll definitely want steward or stalwart leader to offset the chance of dying, because that's rough. So I guess bravery comes with a degree of recklessness. Makes sense. Search for physician, no reason not to. And you know what, now that the wars are basically over, as soon as we're done this one, let's do a feast. Get rid of that sister taken prisoner. Sucks to be her. Empty council slot. Well, I guess there's no good choices. This guy, he's not highborn or anything, and he's not, or he's not a powerful vassal at least, but at least he's got some talent. And I want domestic affairs. It's time that we start making the vassals like us. He's gonna work on domestic affairs. How hard do you think it'd be to conquer the whole world? Depends on how much you want to cheese the game. If you don't want to cheese the game, borderline impossible. If you want to cheese the game, easy but very, very slow. What you do is never give away any of your land to anybody else. Personally hold all of it. And you will very quickly become a fucking undefeatable. It's a lot to manage, though. How long am I streaming for? Like another hour. Yeah, like about an hour. Okay, stop swaying him, because we need to sway the Archbishop. Can I bribe him? Not without a shitload of money. And also, we're greedy, so it would cause stress. No thank you. There we go. That's another victory. Beautiful. Oh, and we gained a hook on Mr. Freeze for enforcing his claim. There we go. I believe it was Surrey that we just got for him. So Surrey's under our control now, which is very nice. Over domain limit now hits 100%. Okay, good, they patched it. Yeah, not playable in CK3. On launch, it was to do that strategy. In fact, there's been entire videos made on it. On launch, you could do that strategy of literally just control everything personally yourself. I'm happy they fixed that because it wasn't a very fun mechanic. Okay, this dude, you are Norse. I could holy war you, but other people would join in. Scotland is not as strong as they used to be, though, for obvious reasons. So I could holy war him and just completely stamp out all of his land. My level of devotion needs to be higher. Okay. In the future, we'll do that. That one bit of land, not that important. As far as the Kingdom of England is concerned, we own most of it. We own the vast majority of this place now. Title allegiance. Not entirely sure what it means by that. Interesting. Okay, so we're gaining... Oh, there we go. Lifestyle perk. We're getting 7 gold a month right now. Not as great as before, but what are you gonna do? Wash your hands, carefree, resilient. I'm gonna go into Iron Constitution, wash your hands early. Again, anything to not die. Okay. Decisions. We are going to host a feast. This will get rid of the last of our stress. $200? It's probably because we're a king. Is a hunt cheaper? A hunt is cheaper, yeah. Yeah, do a hunt. It's way cheaper. Right now we need to hang on to a little bit of money. Illegal prey. Poachers are here in the Countess Woods. They huddle together as I ride up with my guard, making a poor job of hiding the dead boar behind them. We did not do this, your mercy. Their blades and bows belly their words. I'm gonna guess give away that they're lying. I'm gonna hang them. Popular opinion down, holding tax up. You seem to be excellent bowmen. Prowess up for 10 years. The animal's is mine along with fines for their lives. Nice. Chance it'll piss people off. I'm gonna go saying you're excellent bowman. Poaching training for 10 years. You can change Mr. Freeze's contract. Ooh, right, there's a new mechanic. Belie. Got it. Belie. Okay. So I know of this mechanic, but I haven't messed around with it much. So we can up the requirements on one of his taxes. Oh, I am getting a little bit of vassal tax. Cool. Almost none at all, but whatever. Levies are generally what I tend to lean towards, because your army means stability. Always pick forced partition first. What is that? Where is that? Vassal cannot have any succession laws beyond partition. The vassal switches their succession laws to partition. The vassal pays 25% more prestige to change laws. The vassal's forced to never have any form of succession but partition for their realm. The administrative hurdle of this is also increases the vassal cost. Okay. What is that exactly, though? It doesn't say what the actual succession law of partition does, which is incredibly confusing. Justify to me in the chat why that's good, because I don't understand what it does. Stops them from building to a trier. Is it just they hand off all their titles to like each guy under them? Because if so, that is nice. Means when the leader of their country dies, the country explodes. Well, I know that. It's Gavel. Okay, got it. Partition is a word that means split. I think my question was misunderstood. You're just telling me a bunch of CK2 game mechanics that I probably taught half the people in the chat years ago. I'm asking the literal in-game Crusader Kings III, what exactly does that succession law literally do? Not what the result of it is. I want to know, like, how do the rules of it work in this one? Is it simply, like, eldest son inherits the main title, and then your next title goes to the next son, next one, and it's evenly split amongst all the kids? Is that what it is? Basically Gavelkind, kind of figured, yeah. Makes the leader give away all their lands to all of their heirs. Yes. Okay, got it. So they evenly split it amongst all of their children, right? And the oldest... Okay, main. Got it. I described it correctly. Got it. Awesome. Sorry, it's really hard getting things communicated between the chat and everything. You can't tell intent very easily because, you know, I'm just reading text. I can't tell intent easily because I'm just reading text is what I mean to say. Okay, what are my other choices here, though? I'm curious about these. Oh, I don't have innovations for those. Okay, good to know. Can't do special contract things right now. Having people explode their country into every little vassal underneath them does not necessarily do me any favors. If my realm is already fairly stable from the inside, that won't have mattered. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. It probably is a good idea in the long run. However, I don't think I need that yet, especially not from him. You won't get any large vassals. See, that's the problem. If you don't get any large vassals, you don't get any strong vassals, and you need strong vassals to give you things through tax. Having lots of weak ones isn't as useful. Lots of low amounts of money and very low amounts of that trickling up, and it gets watered down until you're getting 1% of a pathetic amount of tax in the first place. I think I'd rather just have more troops. I'm gonna go with that. He has to give me an extra 10% troops. Now, as much as I would love to find secrets, now that we are not a super honorable dude, and we can probably use that to change contracts on people, I might still want to be disrupting schemes right now, because there's a lot of people who don't like me very much in the country. Powerful vassals is top vassal, no threshold. I know. That is not what I was talking about. When I say a powerful vassal, I'm not literally talking about the game mechanic of powerful vassal. I'm literally meaning a vassal who has a good amount of troops, money, or both. Probably through a large amount of good land. Hunt's over. Yeah, I'm not willing to do the feast or the pilgrimage yet. I'll keep those up there just to remind me, though. Can I ransom him for good money yet? Nope. Yeah, I can change contracts with the hooks, but it causes tyranny. I remember that much. Which I'm definitely not interested in getting tyrannical randomly. I don't get much of a benefit for it right now. I can pay $50 to get my son back. Do it. This is not my heir, but it's one of my kids. I'm willing to pay $50 for that. Would it make sense to make sure that the heir is half decent? Oh yeah, I haven't looked at him yet, have I? Well, we did a little bit earlier, but not really in detail. I am excited to play as him because his stewardship is really good, and we did see earlier he's a fortune builder, which sounds really fun. Stewardship lifestyle, there's some really cool stuff in there, so I'm looking forward to that. Greedy is awesome. The loss of diplomacy kind of sucks, but the money income is huge. He's shy. That one sucks. It's so easy to gain stress when you're shy. That's one of the worst traits, if you ask me. Well, what are you gonna do? 0 diplomacy? Yeah, 0 diplomacy and shy. Not a fun combo for internal stability. I'll need a large army. Can designate a guardian for this kid. He is pensive, learning and stewardship. Go with my medic. Is there a way to remove negative traits? Probably. But probably nothing super consistent. Faction credit against me. Anglo-Saxon... Asa true populists. Don't know if that's how that's pronounced. I believe it's a Nordic religion. Yeah, I'm not using console commands. Our mother died, gained a bunch of stress. She drank herself to death. That's depressing. Oh, this guy's pretty good. I'll hire him. Got another knight, and with that death, we will unpin, and we will get rid of the stress by doing a feast. We're running a little low on money, though. Ask Head of Faith for gold. Hell yeah. Get whatever you can.